Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo. Welcome back to this week's Minecraft Q&A episode. Before we get into this, guys, thank you all so much for supporting this. I was reading the comments to get the questions for this episode, and so many of you were commenting saying, hey Echo, I've been around on this series since Title Update 11 on Console Edition. That was many years ago. Now, every so often, I do have to remind all of you that this series is based off my opinions. Nothing is true, nothing is confirmed unless the developers announced it. Some of you guys in the comment section were like, well, this guy doesn't work for Mojang. I know this, but I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time. I know how 4J, Microsoft, and Mojang work in terms of updates. It's very similar. It's always the way they do it. Now, this year, being 2018, we are getting the update Aquatic, and so many of you have so many questions about this update. Now, if you're watching this, guys, and you have any questions at all, leave them down below. Don't be scared to leave a comment at all. So the first question we have today is coming in from Max Plays, saying Q&A, Echo, like the water physics, would sand, gravel, and other blocks with gravity, would they fall through fences and iron bars? Because in real life, sand goes through fences. Now, this is where we have to understand that Minecraft is a sandbox game, and it's not technically fully realistic. What I mean is, not everything in the game is based off real life. Some things are, for example, pigs, chickens, cows, etc. But you also have things like zombies, skeletons, guardians, and stuff like that, which aren't the real aspect. Now, one of the biggest changes that we know that's going to be happening in the next update is water is going to go through fences, signs, and a couple of other things. Basically, if you use doors to get water underneath the water in oceans, that's not going to be a thing anymore. There's going to be no water gaps, which I kind of like. I don't think it's ever going to happen to sand, gravel, and blocks like that. The reason why is because water isn't technically a full block. It kind of spreads out. I think it's 7 or 8 blocks. I'm pretty sure it's doubled in the nether with lava. So I don't think sand and gravel will be a block that kind of goes through the fences. I know exactly what you're meaning, but Minecraft, gravel, and sand, they are full blocks. And with Jeb and all the other developers explaining how difficult this task is, I feel like if they are to change any other physics of other blocks, this will be something that happens later on down the line. But a very interesting question. I do like that idea. The next question, very similar subject, coming in from Slimy Shows MC, ECKOSOLDIER Q&A, the physics of water changing, yes. Didn't anyone think that it will destroy most of the farms and XP farms and more? Sorry for capital letters. Yes, this has been talked about a lot because believe it or not, guys, a lot of people, including myself, use fences, use signs, and all these other things for XP farms. I use signs to hold water to make an automatic dungeon farm. That is going to break. So there is a lot of things to take into consideration. And I remember watching one of Jeb's live streams a couple of months ago, and this exact question was asked towards him. And he did say developers are fully aware about this, and they are currently working on another solution to not break everything. Because using signs and buckets of water for dungeons, for traps, has been a thing in Minecraft since the beginning of time. And if they were to take that away in 2018, this would leave a lot of angry Minecraft players, but I'm guessing time will tell this isn't for you or me to worry about. The next question from Wild Creeper says, Q&A, do you think turtles should drop shells used to make turtle armor? Similar to Terraria, it's one of the best armors in the game since there's only a chance a shell will drop. I love this idea. Now, Mojang are constantly going on about they don't want to add this creature or that creature because they feel like people would do it in real life. They're not adding sharks because they feel like people would kill them in real life. I don't fully understand that. Yes, sharks are endangered, but so are turtles and so are polar bears. Now, I don't want turtles to be introduced to the game and just be another mob that drops fish. Because to me, that is annoying. Polar bears, they drop fish. They don't drop fur, they just drop fish. They're not useful, really. They're just a mob in the game. I don't want turtles to be like that. So the idea of a turtle dropping armor and a shell, like a shell that can be used for armor, is absolutely fantastic. And so many of you guys commented this down below, and I love the idea behind it. But what would it be used for, guys? Would it be used for like a similar, like a shield concept? Would it be used for like a I don't know, maybe it could be used for like turtle soup? I really don't know. But what should a turtle shell be used for? Great question. I'm guessing time will tell. I just hope that a turtle isn't another mob that drops fish. A question from yours truly had 36 thumbs up. Q&A, will will there be a form of a boss mob for us to obtain the Trident? Currently, the rarest items come from boss mobs. Ender Dragon gives you a dragon egg, and the Wither gives you the Nether Star. If there is a boss mob to defeat to obtain the Trident, it should be Neptune or a Poseidon. Now, I love this question, and he's right. The Ender Dragon drops an egg. Although the egg isn't really useful, it's kind of classed as like an ornament. It's kind of like, hey, I've killed the Ender Dragon in this world, and I've got the egg. As for the Wither boss, it drops a Nether Star, which is used to craft beacons, which is a great thing. I love the idea behind that. Now, there has been no direct answer on how we will craft the Trident, how we will get the Trident. There was a little bit of discussion about it during the Minecon stream. Jeb was like, well, it might be in Shipwrecks, but it might not be. And if it is going to be in Shipwrecks, it needs to be guarded by something. At least it needs to either be really rare, but not too rare, or also needs to be guarded by something, so you have a chance of dying. I know that sounds bad, but you want a challenge to obtain this. You don't want to just find a shipwreck and have a Trident and start throwing it at people and then you're super OP. I would love to see a boss mob with ships, and this year, there's going to be more things announced for the update Aquatic. Everything that we've seen so far isn't all of the update. There's a lot more that they didn't show during Minecon for either they want to keep it secret, or for two, it simply wasn't ready. But I like the idea behind this. I really hope that if we're going to be obtaining the Trident, you have to battle for it. You don't just get it, like a diamond sword, for example, or anything else in Minecraft. But great question. Guys, if you do agree with somebody else's question, be sure to thumbs it up, and I'll try and answer those questions first. The next one here, 23 thumbs up, from Boy Enriquez, says, Echo, on the desert biome, they should have quicksand. The quicker you move in the sand, the faster you sink, and you can use buckets and have quicksand as obviously like a trap. Vultures can snatch your items when you die in the desert biome, just like Enderman. So if you don't know what this question is about, basically last week we talked about what could current biomes in Minecraft have. I love the idea behind quicksand in Minecraft because I've played a lot of Minecraft mods that have quicksand. Now, we're going to be getting the update Aquatic. They're going to be introducing a new biome, which is going to be like icebergs and stuff. But why can't they modify the current biomes that we have now? Quicksand would be really fun. I like the idea behind that because you could get buckets of quicksand and you could trap them around your base. I like that idea. Also, vultures snatching your items. Well, that could be a good thing. The way Endermen take your things, or the way zombies wear some of your armor sometimes. That is another great addition. Guys, do you have any more ideas on what these biomes could have that are currently in Minecraft? Great comment. Not so much a question, but great comment. Jack Diggity Dig 32 plays says, Q&A, do you think that we will see an update for the forest biomes like black/brown bears, or new trees and plants, new wolves, so we can breed them and make lots of breeds that can do different things? Now, starting off with black and brown bears, they would be great in so many different biomes in Minecraft. We don't have bears. We have polar bears, but we don't really have like a black bear or a brown bear. And we could have these and they could eat fish. You could see them down by the lake eating fish. But this is where we have to remember, guys, Minecraft isn't realistic. Mojang don't want Minecraft to be too realistic. Okay, I love the idea behind this. It would be fantastic. But Mojang just don't want to do Minecraft like that, which is understandable because I like Minecraft being semi-realistic and not too realistic. I would love to see update to forest biomes, though. There's a lot of changes that could happen to biomes, which is also where the previous question came into play. What could the current biomes have? Over the years, things have been introduced, and I think over last year, more villages were introduced to more biomes, which is a good thing. I kind of like the idea behind that, but they need something else. Because villages are fun, but only for a limited time. Once you find a village, you have the villagers, and that's it. You need a different challenge. I would like to see new plants, maybe like a poisonous plant, poison ivy, something like that. Or the, whatever they're called, the fly catching plants that could grab hold of you. I like that. Wolves, I would love to see different kind of wolves, like different breeds. Because we have like different colored cats. I'd love to see different colored dogs. Because if you look about it, guys, think about it, guys. Not every cat in real life is the same color. Not every dog in real life is the same color. So there's a lot of changes to the current things in Minecraft that could change. Great question, Jack. I love that one. The next one from Pacey Atkinson says, I think a lava or volcano biome could be a good addition. It could be classified as a dead biome. It could have more deadly mobs, perhaps be a little bit more rarer biome. Maybe in this biome, if you have nether portal, it would take you somewhere where there is a structure or something special and rare. Really like the Q&A series, by the way. Thank you so much for the great question, and thank you so much for enjoying the series. A volcano biome. Now, this is where Mojang would probably say, well, we've got the Nether. Why would we want to bring this in the overworld? A volcano biome, I like it. Again, I've seen Minecraft mods that have volcano biomes. They have dead biomes. When you enter these biomes, you definitely get an eerie feeling about it. You're like, oh, we're in this biome. You have to be really careful. I would like that. Maybe not so much an active volcano, but maybe a volcano where you could still mine into it and lava could still come out. Or maybe you could find something in there. I really don't know. Like volcanic rock could be another rock introduced to Minecraft. I mean, we've got a lot of stone types, but I really don't know. Great question. I love reading these questions. You guys are so creative. A question here says, are they going to be adding jellyfish? And they should add a biome with bamboo and pandas. There has been mods with bamboo and pandas. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. And the first time I ever played Minecraft, I thought sugarcane was bamboo. As for jellyfish, I think this would be another great addition to the oceans. There's definitely going to be more mobs announced or more things announced for the oceans. But so far, we've had realistic things announced. We've had fish, which are real. We've had dolphins, which are real. We've had turtles, which are real. And we've had corals, which are real. I feel like if they're going to be introducing some kind of jellyfish creature, it needs to be something that's going to be a little bit more mythical, something that Mojang have created themselves. Again, adding the semi-realistic aspect to Minecraft, but not fully real. There's going to be something coming, guys, and it's going to take time to find it out. The next one here says Q&A. Do you think they will add something like a hammer in Survival Craft? Let us make our own furniture however we want. This had 4 thumbs up. Guys, if you don't know what Survival Craft 2 is, I do a series on this. Survival Craft 2, it has a hammer in there where you can literally craft whatever you want. So if you wanted to make a table and chair, you can do it for furniture. If you wanted to make like a bookcase, you can do it with this hammer. Basically, it's not in the game. It's your creativeness. It's your brain creating whatever furniture you want to. Now, Minecraft doesn't have furniture. We have mods, which brings furniture. We also have add-ons, which brings furniture. But we don't technically have furniture within Minecraft. We have stairs and signs which can make a chair. We have other things that can make tables, but nothing is technically furniture in Minecraft. Those things can be used for hundreds of other things such as staircases, roofs, you name it. Now, I would love to see changes like a furniture aspect. The reason why, guys, is because villages, prime example, boring and plain. There's only like 1 or 2 village that's kind of designed good. You've got like the blacksmith, which has got a couple of things going on, but you've got like farmer houses which don't have anything at all. They're just completely empty. Now, the villages are active, but did they just get up and move and leave? Are they leaving? Are they moving house? They're not. So they definitely need to add some form of furniture design to villages. As for will they introduce a hammer like Survival Craft? I don't think they will. But I like the concept behind it because Survival Craft 2 and that hammer is so much fun to mess around with. Great question. Another question here from Laser says, Q&A, what about mods, add-ons? They are cool, but you can't change existing content, and with mods, you can't add more things to the game. This had 4 thumbs up. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys this again. I have talked about this. They are currently working on an API for the Bedrock version, which is iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, and soon Switch, where you can literally do what you can on the PC. You can fully modify the item so you can like create your own ores. You don't have to replace ores. You can customize what that block drops. It's just taking time. It's a work in progress. Add-ons with like the first stages, then we got like more customizable options for the add-ons. If you go back to the first time we ever seen add-ons or mods on this version, it was really, really limited. But as time has gone by, they become bigger, they become better, and that is going to continue to happen this year and going forward with Minecraft. The next one from Max Flight is a really, really good comment. Who else agrees that we need a better way of swimming in Minecraft? With the new aquatic update, shipwrecks, and existing features like ocean temples that make the water world more interesting and explorable, we need a better way to move around underwater other than using potions. In the coming years, maybe they could add fins, aqua gear, oxygen tanks, small submarines, etc. to make underwater exploration more pulsable and efficient for survival players who want to make the most of the oceans and rivers since they are such a large part of Minecraft worlds themselves. Changes to movement underwater have been neglected for far too long. Now, do you guys agree with this? Don't you agree? Now, we did see a picture on Minecraft.net where the player was in the water he had the Trident in front of him, and he was swimming this way. We know in Minecraft we swim this way, which is not how you swim in real life. I don't swim underwater like this. Be pretty impressed if I did, especially how fast you can move. So I definitely fully agree. There does need to be some kind of consideration for how swimming is going to work. Now, I'm not expecting to jump off the top and dive in head first, but I'm expecting it to be a proper kind of swim, not just bobbing up and down. As for adding things like aqua gear, fins, and oxygen tanks, and submarines, I don't like the idea behind that. I feel like that should stick to mods, if anything else. We do have, like, potions, but somebody else kind of said, I don't want to have, like, 8 to 12 different potions of water breathing inside my inventory. If we do, maybe make them stackable. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things to take into consideration, and I fully agree with your comment. Swimming has definitely been neglected for a very long time. So that was definitely comment of the episode. Thank you very much. A question here from Mastercraft, who has a lot of subs, by the way. Shout out to you having over 100k. Why do Mojang still have Stonecutter on the Bedrock? Are Stonecutters going to be useful in the future update? Now, he's not English, so he did say mind my English. Great try. Stonecutter, it's just simply there for old time's sake. That's why it's still in the creative menu. They just said to keep it in there just for creative builders. It's an old time's sake. It's kind of like an ancient artifact for the Bedrock version. Guys, do you remember the Stonecutter? Do you remember using it? I remember using it a lot, actually. Stonecutter. Rest in peace, gone but never forgotten. Great question. But no, they're not going to be bringing the Stonecutter back. That was just when Minecraft Pocket Edition was really, really limited. And it's definitely grown into something pretty amazing over the years. Saber says, if I were the Minecraft developers, I would add temperatures. Like if you go into a desert, there is a chance that you can get heat exhaustion. And in the snowy biomes, you can get frostbite or hypothermia. And a torch or water would cool you down or heat you up. Love your videos, by the way. Somebody else talked about this, temperatures in Minecraft. Love the idea behind this, but this should not be in default Minecraft. This should be an option, the way hardcore mode is an option, the way amplified is an option, because not everybody wants to have those features. I like the idea behind it, and I actually did a Minecraft PC mod based on this, temperatures. In water, you get really cold. In fire, you get really, really hot and things like that. So I love the idea behind it, but I don't think it's ever going to be a thing. I would love for it to be an option, though. Yeah. I like the idea behind that, getting really, really heat exhaustion. Like, you slow down, you begin to get slowness. If you're in a snowy biome, you begin to get cold, you're moving slow and stuff like that. So, great comment left down below. The last question in today's video from Laro says, Q&A, this sounds like a dumb question. Will there be shields in Minecraft Bedrock and find a way to put it on MCPE? Okay, so PE is the Bedrock version. Bedrock is PE. They're the same version. It's just the engine that they're coding with. Minecraft Pocket Edition, iOS, Windows 10, Android, Xbox, and soon Switch. That is the Bedrock version. Okay, so if I say Minecraft Bedrock, I mean Pocket Edition. It's the same version. Shields, that's a work in progress. Jeb has said it's going to be a lot more complicated to introduce shields than compared to PC, because PC has a keyboard which has lots of keys, which has the option of changing keys to shields. A phone, very limited. You only have so many fingers, you only have so much space on a tablet, on a mobile device. Same with Xbox, controller, limited. So they are working on it. It will be something in the future. Will it be this year? I don't really know. Time will tell. But great questions, guys. Thank you all so much for supporting the series. It really is one of my most enjoyable series to do because I love reading your imaginations. So many of you are so creative. So don't be afraid to post any comment down below. Any question down below. If I don't answer it, I apologize. There's so many questions. Again, if you agree with somebody else's question, be sure to thumbs up. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.